honestly, so Paul, we really wanted to make this second movie, and so when Paul asked us to come back, I was so excited. Well, I love this character so much. It's probably my favorite character I've ever been fortunate enough to play, and but it worked out. So I was like, okay, no nerves. I know what I'm doing this time.
Hollywood is in absolute meltdown mode, and at the epicenter of the chaos, none other than Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds, and Justin Baldoni, locked in a jaw-dropping $400 million legal war that just won't quit. But that battle is old news. Let's dive into the latest courtroom clash that's sending shockwaves through Tinseltown. During a fiery Zoom hearing, Lively's lawyers practically pleaded with the judge for an attorney's eyes-only order, fearing Baldoni might leak everything from her security details to deeply personal medical records. And Ryan, he's tangled in this mess too. Lively's legal team insists they need airtight protection to keep sensitive information from hitting the press. Why? Because, according to them, Baldoni is working hand-in-hand with PR sharks who thrive on drama, eager to spill juicy details to the tabloids. The stakes? Everything from their home addresses to alleged mental health struggles could be weaponized against them. And if that wasn't enough, there's the jaw-dropping claim that Baldoni has essentially thrown a blank check at the situation, allegedly willing to burn through $100 million just to take down Blake and Ryan. Of course, Baldoni's camp isn't taking these accusations lightly. His attorney fired back, calling the allegations offensive and slamming Lively's plea for privacy as a desperate bid for VIP treatment. He even pointed out that Blake hasn't exactly been shy about airing her grievances publicly. So why the sudden obsession with secrecy? But here's where things really take a turn. Taylor Swift might get subpoenaed. Yes, you read that right. Blake has allegedly dragged her A-list bestie into the legal storm, and by all accounts, Taylor is less than thrilled. Meanwhile, leaked footage from the much-discussed It Ends With Us set has mysteriously surfaced, showing Blake all smiles. Baldoni's team is using it as proof that there was no tension during filming, but Lively's camp insists it's just another PR stunt. And just when you thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, Ryan Reynolds, ever the master of well-timed sarcasm, dropped a cheeky Oscars joke about the case, prompting an epic eye roll from Blake so intense it could have earned its own award. Cue the internet meltdown. Then, as if scripted for maximum intrigue, Blake and Ryan were spotted in Taylor's Rhode Island backyard. Coincidence? Highly doubtful. Intentional? Absolutely. With their friendship status suddenly back under the microscope, fans are left wondering, is this a reunion of Hollywood's most envied trio, or is there something much deeper brewing beneath the surface? One thing's for sure, this isn't just another Hollywood feud. It's an all-out war and the battle lines are drawn. Stay tuned, because this saga is far from over.
Between being emotional and vulnerable, what I think is so important is that we start to model the vulnerability part. My dad is super emotional, but he was never vulnerable. I was always my dad. He always was crying. But vulnerability is when he says, son, I'm struggling, or, I had a bad day today, or in reality, what we're doing is we're depriving them of life's most beautiful lessons.
Yeah. For years, Blake Lively and Taylor Swift were inseparable, the kind of friendship that made headlines, with Ryan Reynolds rounding out the trio as an honorary member of Swift's A-list inner circle. From playful Instagram exchanges to Swift name-dropping their kids in folklore, their bond was cemented in pop culture history. But something changed. Just as Lively became entangled in a nasty legal battle with Justin Baldoni, Swift noticeably distanced herself. Now, with Lively and Reynolds suddenly back in Swift's orbit, fans are asking, is this a peace offering or a strategic PR move? The drama dates back to late 2024, when Lively accused Baldoni of abusive behavior and workplace misconduct during filming. What began as a private complaint quickly escalated into a legal war, with Baldoni hitting back with a massive defamation lawsuit. He didn't stop at Lively. He also implicated Reynolds and their publicist, Leslie Sloan, accusing them of orchestrating a media smear campaign. And if that wasn't messy enough, the couple's private messages with Swift are now at risk of being dragged into court. Insiders say Lively and Reynolds are fighting to keep those texts sealed. Given how fiercely Swift guards her privacy, the idea of those messages going public has fans in a frenzy. What could they contain? A secret strategy? Unfiltered celebrity gossip? Baldoni's legal team insists the texts hold proof of a coordinated attack. Meanwhile, Swift has remained silent. No public statements, no subtle displays of support, just complete radio silence. And in Hollywood, silence speaks volumes. Enter Anna Kendrick, who just pulled off the ultimate red carpet dodge. While promoting another simple favor at SXSO, she was hit with the one question on everyone's mind: her thoughts on the drama surrounding her co-star, Blake Lively. In true Kendrick fashion, she sidestepped it like a pro, leaving fans even more intrigued.
Still salvage his relationship with President Trump, which is like Justin Baldoni saying, "I'd love to work with Blake again."
Anna, we love you.
Anna, let's go down the fight.
I'm sorry you had to work with Blake.
With a smirk and a twinkle in her eye, Anna Kendrick quipped, "Wait, what happened? I did IASA, and the last year of my life has just disappeared. But I've heard the movie is amazing." Cue laughter, applause, and a viral social media moment. Fans immediately crowned her the queen of saying nothing while saying everything. Of course, this perfectly timed deflection didn't go unnoticed. With the ongoing legal firestorm surrounding Blake Lively, Kendrick's diplomatic sidestep was nothing short of genius. She kept things light, stayed out of the mess, and left fans wondering just how much she really knows, which, if we're being honest, is probably a lot more than she's letting on. But hey, that's just speculation. Speaking of speculation, let's rewind to a moment that might be even more scandalous. Before Blake and Ryan were Hollywood's golden couple, before they even started dating, there was that first kiss. It happened on the set of Green Lantern, where once again, Hollywood's casting choices played matchmaker. At the time, Lively was still dating her Gossip Girl co-star Penn Badgley, and Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson. But fate had other plans. In a 2011 interview, Reynolds was asked to rate Lively's on-screen kissing skills. In classic Ryan fashion, he didn't hold back, giving her a solid 8.5 out of 10. Lively, caught off guard, repeated the score as if expecting something higher. Was she unimpressed? Just teasing? Either way, fans ate it up. Fast forward a year, and that 8.5 turned into a full-fledged romance. By 2012, Lively and Reynolds weren't just dating, they were married, officially becoming Hollywood's ultimate power couple. But did Reynolds ever adjust his rating? Given their undeniable chemistry, it's safe to say Lively probably earned some extra credit. Lively has always been candid about the awkwardness of Hollywood kissing scenes, once joking that no one wants to be that co-star with dragon breath. And let's not forget her painfully uncomfortable first-day love scene with Ben Affleck in The Town. Yikes.
Lively fears profound mental health issues are at risk of being.
But with Reynolds, the sparks clearly weren't just for the cameras. Maybe that 8.5 was just his way of playing it cool before realizing he had just kissed his future wife. Either way, romance, rainbows, and unicorns are a distant dream for Blake right now, because another lawsuit has just landed, and this one's a shocker. While her battle with Baldoni is heating up, she's now being sued by her own former crisis PR expert, Jed Wallace, who claims her accusations have cost him millions. Plot twist? Anyone? Wallace, a crisis publicist, was named in Lively's original complaint as part of a team that allegedly orchestrated a smear campaign against her. According to her legal team, Wallace's firm helped spread damaging content online after she accused Baldoni of abuse. But now, Wallace is flipping the script, suing Lively for at least $7 million, claiming her accusations ruined his reputation and business. And here's where things get even messier. Sources say Lively tried to depose Wallace, but he's now arguing that since he wasn't involved in any campaign against her, her lawsuit has already cost him millions. It's giving major counterattack energy, and the timing couldn't be worse for Lively. Her legal team isn't backing down, though. In a scathing response, they called Wallace's lawsuit transparent retaliation and accused him of trying to intimidate her. They even doubled down, saying they're pleased Wallace is now on the record in federal court. Translation? They're ready for battle, but let's not lose sight of the bigger picture, how this latest legal twist impacts Lively's ongoing showdown with Baldoni. Just days ago, a judge warned both legal teams to dial down the PR circus, cautioning that it could sway the jury. Now with the second lawsuit dragging her back into the courtroom, Lively can only hope for a silver lining. See you on the next one.